20 minutes. I'm way too tired for this, but today's the day. Oh no. Washer fluid's probably on the top of what we need to get done this morning list. Oh, I just want to go to bed. That thing all by itself is the single-handed reason that we have global warming. Courtney is finally awake. It's about 9 o'clock, so we've been driving for like 5-ish hours. It's crazy how we only, like, I know 5 hours is a lot of distance, but when we left home it was 0 degrees. At 3:30 in the morning it was 0 degrees, and like none of the water around us was frozen. My dog's water dish outside wasn't even frozen, and we got up here and it's like -20, but it has been for a long time because lots of the bigger bodies of water are already frozen. I don't know how thick they are, but just from driving you can see that they're already frozen solid. So it's nuts that just a little bit up north and everything is like frozen and cold and dead. But our goal for today is to make it to Thunder Bay, so we're trying to get a good 14-hour drive in today. Our drive in total from our house to where we are moving to in Vancouver is about 4,400-ish kilometers. And today we're trying to get about 1,300 or 1,200, what is it, 1,200? Like 12 or 1,300 kilometers done today, and then the next couple days we'll just do like 1,000 a day kind of thing just to get there. It's definitely a huge haul, and we will probably take a day somewhere in between here and just stop and do something wherever we end up. I also don't know if you guys can hear, but those roof racks that we installed are the loudest things ever. They whistle like they need a fairing is the problem. They have the little screws like underneath the. That's why I'm yelling. I feel like I've been yelling at you guys. I'm not yelling because I'm being an idiot. I'm yelling because I feel like you can't hear me. There's screws that hold like the roof mounts onto the actual crossbar, and they whistle, and that's I think the issue, because we put the bin on. The bin didn't really help. I've like put my hand in front of different things while we're driving. That doesn't really help. I'm pretty sure it's just the screws. We need a fairing, but for the rest of this drive, for sure we aren't getting a fairing. At least today's drive is going to be nice though, because once we get to the prairies, that's supposed to be garbage. It's supposed to be just like the same thing, which I believe is just flat. There's nothing here. So at least today driving through Ontario was nice. We drove through what we already knew in the dark, and now we're seeing some cool stuff during the daylight. So we have to enjoy the scenery right now while we have it, because the next few days are going to be super boring until we start getting closer to the mountains. Stopped to stretch our legs. It's literally the first time that we've stopped other than for gas and to go pee. It's like almost 1:30, and it's the first time that we've actually stopped all day, and just look at this. The camera does not do it justice, because in the camera all these mountains look tiny. Like, I don't know how much you guys can see, but there's like windmills at the top of all that. It looks super cool. And I think the coolest part about all this is that we know for a fact when we get to BC that this is gonna be nothing. Like, this is just like Ontario's best. And BC's just gonna put this right to shame. Unfortunately, we have to drive for 3 more days to get there, but it's gonna be cool. We've done about 800 or 900 kilometers today. We still have about 600 left till we get where we're going. So hopefully we get there before it's really late, because all the roads that we've been taking right now are like big moose warning signs and stuff all over the place. So we just gotta kind of hope that we can get out of this, at least out of this little area soon. Somewhere where people will see it. Well, what color is that? It's in pen? And just as a reference for all you guys, we never did end up putting on the light bar on here. We couldn't make it work. We didn't really have enough time. And we just spent the last couple of days like moving other people and just like getting ourselves ready, saying goodbye to people, hanging out with family and friends and stuff. So we didn't really take the time to work on the car before we left. We didn't find it necessary. So as of right now, we have 860 kilometers under the belt, and we still have 566 left to go. So obviously driving across Canada is not the most exciting time to create videos, but I did tell you guys that just for myself, I want to make videos the whole time that we're kind of out there and just capture the whole trip. And what the hell is this? And I want to make videos the whole time just for myself and just to capture everything that we do. And that will obviously include these 4 days worth of driving videos. So I was thinking that either tomorrow or the next day while we're driving, we can do like a little Q&A video, which I know is kind of lame, but it's at least something that will entertain you guys a little bit more than just watching us drive, because after a while of driving, I'm sure it gets a little bit repetitive. So on this video, make sure that you leave a comment or go somewhere on my Instagram or something like that and leave something that we can talk about in tomorrow's video. And maybe me and Courtney will set up a little in-car video thing and we'll do some questions and answers for you guys tomorrow, at least to keep you guys busy. And let's be real, it's gonna keep us busy too, because you can only drive for so long and stay sane. So it is now 6 o'clock. Courtney went inside to pay for that gas. We've ran into a bit of a snowstorm. It wasn't like horrible, but it was to the point where like I couldn't hold the camera and video at the same time. And it didn't impact us a whole lot, but it put about an extra half an hour, maybe 45 minutes on our drive total, just because of the length of it. We were in it for about 3 hours and it wasn't bad, but we made it through. It just added a little bit of time. I just really hope that this hotel has a comfy bed, because boy, do I need a nice sleep. Can I get number 2 combo, please? Medium size? Yeah. Perfect, thank you.
Have a night.
You too. Okay, it's 7:43 here, room.
Wait a minute, you sound actually exhausted.
I am actually exhausted. We had a long day. There will be nothing happening right now except Wendy's and making this video and then going to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are excited for when we finally get to Vancouver, because it's going to be very fun. I have a new thing I'm planning to do with these videos, so just stay tuned. Make sure that you comment a question for the Q&A tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the morning. Peace out.